Hey guys, welcome to Boxing Squad for boxing news and views from around the internet. And a heavyweight news mashup video today, starting with WBC champion Deontay Wilder, who says his upcoming opponent Luis Ortiz is a tougher fighter than Tyson Fury because he's a smart fighter.
You know, Luis Ortiz, he moves strategically in the ring. He's a great counter-puncher as well. And, you know, I like his style as a Cuban. You know, nobody in the top 10 wanted to fight Ortiz, and they still don't to this day. Luis Ortiz's most dangerous trait is he's a counterpuncher. You know, he keeps you on the edge. You know what I mean, on your seat. You definitely gotta really plan what you're gonna do, have your next move, because when you're punching, he's coming back with something just like that. You know what I mean? You definitely got to have eye coordination. You got to have timing on point, and you definitely have to have some type of speed with you. So I'm looking forward to November 23rd in Vegas, man. It's going to be an amazing fight.
In the same question and answer session on Instagram, Wilder also declared himself the greatest of all time when he was asked who is the greatest.
And who is the GOAT? I mean, you're looking at the GOAT. You know, when my career ends, that's what it's going to look at. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've knocked out every fighter I've faced. Every fighter I've faced have taste the sweet canvas. And what more can you ask for from a fighter than knocking somebody out, putting them on the canvas? You know what I mean? That's what we thrive off of. That's what fans come to see. You know what I mean? They come to see someone get their brains knocked out of their heads, and how does it?
And Wilder, he also stated the best young fighter coming up in the division is a UK heavyweight.
And I like this kid a lot, you know what I mean? He's across the pond, and that's Daniel Dubois. I said it before, and I really like him. I mean, I like his dedication to the sport, his discipline, as well as his eagerness, the willing to learn. You know, it's a lot of other fighters out there that's coming up, for sure. And I got my eyes on them as well. And a lot of them that I know that I'll be able to fight, you know, in the future. But he just stands out the most to me.
Tyson Fury has responded to recent jibes from Deontay Wilder that he is scared and doesn't want the rematch with Wilder.
If I was afraid of you, I wouldn't have fought you after having 3 years out the ring and beat you in your own country. And you had to rob me and give me a draw. So I don't know why on earth you would think I'm bothered about you. Just get through your fight with Ortiz, do your own thing, stop using my name for relevance. You should be on 20%, but I'm not. I'm giving you a fair share because I'm a fair man. I don't ask for anything in this world. I work hard for everything. So the thing is with you, Wilder, crack on with your own business, and I'll see you February 22nd to finish what I started. This time, you're going to get smashed, you big bum dosser. End of.
As has been well signalled, Derek Chisora has joined Anthony Joshua's training camp in Sheffield in the United Kingdom as Joshua prepares for his rematch with Andy Ruiz Jr. on December 7th in Saudi Arabia. On Instagram, to go along with his photo with Joshua in camp, Chisora stated, "Only a man who knows what it's like to be defeated can reach down to the bottom of his soul and come up with the extra ounce of power it takes to win when the match is even." And it's also emerged that cruiserweight Andrew Tabiti is also in training camp with Joshua, with Tabiti also posting photos to a social media being at the English Institute of Sport facility in Sheffield. While Tabiti may be a cruiserweight, he's got extremely fast hands, so he will definitely be able to mimic that part of Andy Ruiz Jr.'s game. And with Tabiti and Chisora in the fold as sparring partners for Joshua, it brings the tally of known sparring partners to 7, with Timothy Moten, Tyrone Spong, Tom Little, Albon Pervazaj, Hussein Muhammad, the others, most of which who have been and gone. Meanwhile, speaking of Tom Little, promoter Eddie Hearn has confirmed to IFL TV that Little will be joining the Joshua and Ruiz undercard in Saudi Arabia, facing Magomedrasil Majidov in an 8-rounder. That will be the 4th heavyweight fight on the card, with the other 2 besides the main event being Michael Hunter vs Alexander Povetkin and Filip Hrgovic vs Eric Molina, so a heavyweight stacked card for December 7th. And in that same interview with IFL TV, Eddie Hearn also mentioned heavyweight heavyweight Dillion White may make a return to the ring in December on a card in Phoenix, Arizona. And Dillion White himself, he's actually taken to social media to call for more respect from fans towards boxers at all levels.
This boxing thing's no joke. All you people that sit at home on your computers and your phones and disrespect boxers and say people are rubbish, they should have jabbed more, they should have moved more, do this, do that. Listen to me. This boxing's no joke. The training, competition, sparring, we're going to lift, we're going to do conditioning, we're going to spar, we're going to do bag work, skipping, sit-ups, so much things. You guys understand the pressures that us boxers go through. Please, show respect to every boxers, from journeyman, beginners, professional, world champion, gatekeepers, because we all train hard. And the game is full of so much politics and ups and downs and corruption and stuff, man. Just keep supporting everyone and show everyone love, you know. And I got nothing but respect for anyone that's involved in the game. Whether you're a coach, a fighter, a strength and conditioner, sparring partner, whatever, because everyone's going to work so hard to get the fighter, the athlete, to the night, whatever day it is or whatever. Listen, you need to show more respect and more support to the fighters, because when we are gone, we are gone.
Australian heavyweight Lucas Browne has responded to criticism of him facing 44-year-old John Hopewati, who has only had 2 fights this decade.
How we doing? If I can, I just want to throw up a quick video. People are saying, oh my God, Hopper, and he can't be serious, rah rah. Mate, the dude's got more balls than most of you people that won't even step up into the ring. So 100% credit to Hopewati for accepting the fight, saying thank you. 4 days notice, his opponent pulled out. I didn't have an opponent, so it just made sense. Thank you very much to Hopewati for allowing me to have a fight. It's been 6 months without a fight. 4 days notice, he stepped up. So absolute champion and legend of a bloke. It's what Aussies do. So I'm just happy. I'm happy that I'm fighting. I've been training for 6 months, and I just don't appreciate all the bullshit coming back towards Hopewati for this. It's going to be a fight. It's heavyweight division. You never know what happens. But get down there and enjoy it.
Joe Joyce's manager, Sam Jones, says a date for the EBU title fight with Marco Huck is coming soon. On social media, Jones stated, as you know, Marco Huck's team won the purse bid to stage the fight for the European title. The date for the bout has to be before Christmas, and we will have a concrete date next week. And meanwhile, Joyce's stablemate Daniel Dubois has also alluded to a fight date for himself being cemented soon, saying on social media, I need another belt for Christmas. Fight news coming soon. And rounding out this heavyweight news mashup video, just a preview of the heavyweight schedule in the coming days. We have Alexander Flores taking on Mario Heredia in Tucson. That will be Flores' first fight since a knockout loss to Joseph Parker a year ago. Heredia is coming off a knockout loss to Filip Hrgovic a couple of months ago. Elsewhere, 16-0 prospect Dempsey McKean is back in action Friday night in Queensland, Australia. As of this video being published, it was unclear who would be the late stand-in opponent after a string of opponents for McKean have pulled out in recent weeks. McKean is hoping to face Lucas Browne in 2020. And Browne, of course, himself is fighting this weekend. He is going to be taking on, as I mentioned, John Hopewati in New South Wales. In Germany, the unbeaten 15-0 Croatian prospect Agron Smakici will face another unbeaten prospect in 11-0 Kazakh Zhan Kossobutski. And last but not least, Bulgarian Kubrat Pulev will be in action again this weekend in a stay-busy fight against Rydell Booker in Fresno, California. Pulev's IBF mandatory status is up for grabs, and he is expected to get the win. What do you make of it all? Drop a comment, loud and often. Hit like, hit subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, boxing_squared. I'm out.